Hey guys, Veggie Gamer back, and we're back to checking out the Harry Potter book covers, guys. This is a project that we started a couple of months ago. I'm so sorry that they have been a little bit slow to get to you guys, but I'm getting them out at a better pace now. And yes, guys, this is basically where I check out for the first time the different book covers from around the world for each and every Harry Potter book. Thank you so much, Pumpkin Sparks, for being the one to put those all together, and also to collate the notes, which I'll also be reading out alongside them. And yes, today, well, okay, I've got to point it out, because if not, someone's going to get put out in the comments. Apparently today we're checking out book 4, the Triwizard Tournament. I had to point out. So yeah, we're checking out the Goblet of Fire today, guys, and so there's no problems. It's little. I had to mention it. I think it's quite fun. But either way, guys, looking forward to this. I really enjoy these videos because they're very, very relaxed, chilled out, and everything. And we just see some really creative and beautiful and sometimes bewildering art from around the world. And so let's just get started. So guys, if there are covers that aren't covered in these videos, you can always submit them over on the Patreon. That's where the submission process is being collated. And so just because we missed them out in this version of the Goblet of Fire book, we should do a you know, missing covers video at the end of this project. But yes, looking forward to this. I'm presuming there's going to be a lot of Crumb and a Fleur. And oh, of course, Cedric, yes. Sorry, second guess his name then. Either way, let's check this out, guys. Looking forward to this because obviously the movie versions, movie version of Crumb was pretty inaccurate. We found out whilst doing the book review, guys, and so it'll be interesting to see if some of these covers are inspired by the movie or inspired by the books. Quite frankly, he looks very different. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So we're starting off with the American 2015 edition, the audiobook. So let's check this out. The American audiobook, guys. I should know this one. I do know this one. Now, I used this for the thumbnails of the Goblet of Fire book, and I did get a couple of comments saying, hey Veggie, use the classic ones and everything. I gotta admit, guys, I really like this. I love the colour scheme. The colour scheme of this, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. It's a very cool moment that it's actually choosing for it. We do have Crumb there, hidden away. It took me the longest time to notice him, but he is there, albeit half shark. And yes, Harry floating about. I absolutely loved this part of the book where it turns out that the mer people weren't, you know, weren't being like nasty or everything. They were just trying to make sure that the whole tournament was run properly. And it was my interpretation, because I know that some people disagree with this. It was my interpretation that they were like, you know, having a great time being part of this whole process. And then Harry gets his wand out, and it was like, whoa, okay. So that was my interpretation of it. Because, yeah, they're lovely people. And so I really like that. Not so much in the movie. You know, Goblet changed a lot. The movie. Let's move on. Because we know this cover, so we can move on. I should probably... Oh, no, this is 2018. The 20th anniversary paperback. This is the American version as well. I should say that the previous and this one were both uploaded by Maria. I'm so sorry for not mentioning that earlier. 20th anniversary US cover designed by artist Brian Selznick, I reckon. Let's find out. Oh, I definitely haven't seen this one. Okay, so straight away, guys, I wasn't sure at first, but they've got Crumb accurate. So Crumb is at the back, if you can't tell there, guys. Then we've got Fleur Delacour. I don't know why I always have to say their names in that way, guys. I don't know why. And then we have lovely Cedric up front. Great shot of Harry. I love the pencil work. When I was back in the day when I used to try and draw, guys, this was the kind of drawing that I would try to replicate. Not replicate, but I loved pencil work and everything. So that was like my gig. Certainly not up to this level though. Harry's got his trainers on. The scar, if it is there, is very, very subtle, but that's not a problem because his head is almost side on. We have the dragon that's flying around him. We have a hand on an orb. Can you see that? Because it just slightly cuts off on my screen. A hand on an orb. Oh, that would be the egg, right? But who's the hand? I guess it potentially meant to be Harry's hand. We've got the maze there. Hogwarts looking particularly beautiful there. I gotta say, that is a stunning version of Hogwarts. This is the 2018 edition. I love the fact that they got accurate. I love the fact that they got accurate with Crumb, guys. That is how he's meant to look. He's meant to be lanky. I don't know if that's the term we even used anymore, but he's meant to be like, you know, gaunt. I guess it's another term for it, you know. His eye bags are similar to mine over there. We've got this. I'm not sure what that is. All I can guess is that this is an egg. There also seems to be hair here, yeah? And I'm not sure whose it's meant to be. It's not meant to be Cedric's, is it? Whose hair is that? Is it even hair? Goblet of Fire. Unless there is a back cover to this, I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Goblet of Fire. I'm not sure. Let's move on. But you're right. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I'll try and keep a running tally. The thing is, this is so much me art style wise, but I love how striking this is. So I'm going to say that I prefer this one outrageously, because like I say, this is me all over this book cover. But yeah, I presume there's something on the back, unless I'm missing something else of what this hair is. Goblet of Fire in here. There's something really obvious I'm forgetting, isn't there? There always blooming is. Anyway, moving on to the Chinese. So the Chinese covers have, particularly the audiobooks, have really impressed me so far, guys. So we don't have names for uploads, but we have this here, the Chinese 2008 compilation edition. So I presume this is going to be similar to ones that we've seen in the past. It is. Oh my goodness. I presume that is... So Harry gets Ginny free, then he goes back down and gets Ron and Hermione. So I presume this is Ron and Hermione here. I'm not even sure what this is. Is this meant to be a mer person? It's absolutely gigantic. I love that. I love the face on it. We've got this mysterious character down here. Who could that meant to be? Crouch, maybe? Barty? Junior, I should say? Spoilers? I gotta say it. My brain's going blank, guys. Is there someone else that this is really clearly... That ain't Moody. Ironically. All I can imagine is that that's meant to be Barty Crouch Jr. I don't know what the heck this is. Is that meant to be the dragon, maybe? Because it seems to be out of the water, I think. No, the water carries on. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Again, I really hope I'm not forgetting really obvious stuff, guys. Love the Drumstrang. I always say it wrong, don't I? Ship in the background there. I love this. I absolutely love the design of what I presume is a mer person here. I absolutely love it, in fact. I think it's absolutely stunning. I'm just noticing that it's ripping out of the page as well. That's really nice. That's really nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. Moving on. So here we go, guys. These tend to be the ones which I almost pick, but never actually commit. Or did I last time? Which one won the... No, no, it didn't. Prince of Azkaban was not the Chinese audiobooks, but these are an absolute treat every single time. Let's just have a look at it. I already know I'm going to love this, guys. Okay, that is cool. Now, it's calmer than the last two. I love Harry's face on here, and Cedric's looking a little bit evil there. We've got the dark mark-up here. We've got the flying horse, Pegasus. Is that a thing? We've got a character here with what looks like a spear or something. You got the ship there. they also hide a lot of like things in these covers, guys, and so I'm hoping I'm not missing anything. Could this be a golden snitch? There wasn't a tournament this year. But yeah, I really love this moment. And you know, if you don't know the plot at all, it could easily just be symbolic. And so I really like this. I actually really like Cedric's design there. I really do. Are these meant to be Dementors? No. The flying horse. That ain't meant to be Buttbeak, obviously. I'm trying to think, is there a flying horse in the maze? Not that I can remember. There's a Sphinx, which is an amazing addition. I think that this might be meant to be a mer person, maybe. Out of the water. We've got these little balls here. And we got the grave here as well. Very nice. So just notice that. In fact, that's actually meant to be the other side of the portal, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. So that's looking through the jump, essentially, to the graveyard. I mean, I knew I was going to love it, guys. I knew I was going to love it. I don't think it's the best one. I think that the chamber one was just stunning, quite frankly. With Fred and George there and everything. But yeah, I knew I was going to love it. I knew I was going to love it. Let's move on. To the Danish edition. These are always very interesting, guys. This is from Lizette. Thank you so much, Lizette, for submitting, as always. Danish edition. Okay, so we still have this border thing, which always throws me off, guys. But I'm going to move past it, because I can't just say that every single time. So the mer people looking very evil here. Now, that's not a problem, because at this point, it's kind of what Harry thinks is going on, is the fact that they're evil and everything. Or they just might look like this naturally. They might be... This could be their happy faces that they got on here. Definitely the creepiest, and I mean in a good way. I don't mean in a condescending way, guys, because I know I've been a little bit dismissive of the Danish ones in the past. This image is actually scary, like much more than the other images. Yeah, this looks like it could be on the cover for a horror book, quite frankly. So yeah, this is awesome. Not that much to say about it, because it's taken just one specific moment and that's it. But it's done a brilliant job. It really has. And this is by far the best Danish one so far. And again, that isn't me, like, you know, the first one threw me off, guys. It really did, because it was so different than what I was expecting. But this is the best Danish cover, definitely. It's actually quite disturbing. Jeez. Okay, let's move on to the Dutch cover. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, now these are ones which I said about the Chamber Seekers one looking like it was photoshopped. I think it could be. Okay. So we've got the mer people down here. We have the... I can't remember what they're called. I'm sorry, guys, but the other creatures that start attacking them. I think it's what gets Fleur, isn't it? These things. And we've got Harry swimming along. I really like it. It's a... I do really like it. It's just weird that there's so much of nothing right in the middle of the book, you know. But it still looks awesome. I presume this is meant to be Sirius or Fluffy, was it? Oh my goodness, guys, I'm all over the place. I can't remember nothing right now. Snuffles, there we go, Snuffles. Yeah, it's very mysterious. It's a very mysterious cover. I definitely do like it, though. But it's certainly unique, this one. So thank you so much for submitting that. Moving on to the Finnish Edition 1 hardcover. And this was uploaded by Emil. Thank you so much. Yes. Ah! Now, is this the only Finnish one? Okay, this is the only Finnish one. I'm sure I've been sent this before, guys. And that's... I'm pretty certain, as in on the previous... who is this meant to be? I was going to say Moaning Myrtle, but... Trelawney, maybe? Could it be Trelawney? Anyway, I'll I'll finish off my thoughts, guys. So basically, when we were covering Goblet of Fire, it may have been when we see Crumb practicing his diving before the second tournament. So obviously he's been fed some information. It describes the fact that he is quite gaunt and everything, and I think previously we'd heard that he has this big nose and everything. And I think at that point I was like saying, this sounds very different than the movie version. And I think at that point somebody sent me this, and we reviewed it in a book review. So I've seen this one before, and this one was this is basically the image which made me realise Crumb is so different in a movie. The entire movie is completely different, guys. They made some bad choices with Goblet of Fire, guys. Apparently we're getting to obviously no spoilers, please, but we're getting to major changes in Order of Phoenix. But I gotta say, at this point, the changes that were made in Goblet of Fire feel more egregious to me, which is a bad thing. Does the grave say you? No. Oh no, sorry, it's in Finnish. I'm an idiot. These dragons look spectacular. Really love their design. There is a green dragon we hear about, isn't there? A black dragon? Oh, this would be the one that the horn dragon was one that Harry takes on. The blue and yellow scarf again is such an interesting choice, guys, because it's consistent across all the books, isn't it? Well, I mean, so far, I should say. I love his wand, by the way. Harry's wand is very colourful here. And I gotta say, this is probably the calmest of the Finnish covers that we've had. But it's excellent, though. I mean, freaking Fleur. She should be in professional wrestling, quite frankly, because she is freaking built on this cover. She really is. And she looks like she could take them all, in fact. Cedric looks shook. Obviously, just did something pretty bad. Maybe he's in his future. But yeah, this is the moment where I realised that Crumb, and I'm not even sure if this, with the hair and everything, is particularly accurate. But yeah, this was the image that made me realise that he is actually pretty different than advertised. The goblet itself, is that meant to be the Goblet of Fire? Oh, maybe it's not. I'm wondering if they've done something crazy here, guys, because to me, that doesn't look like the Goblet of Fire. That actually looks like the, I can't remember the blooming name, I'm sorry, guys. But the thing that Dumbledore has in his office that you look down into memories. So maybe they purposely twinned those. It's also wooden as well, which I can't think would be any of them. And it's certainly not the Triwizard trophy. Right? Maybe it's meant to be that as well, because it quite honestly looks like the Holy Grail here. But yeah, I love it. I always enjoy these guys. Sometimes if I put them in the thumbnail, it may seem like I'm rolling my eyes and everything, but I think they're all so creative. I love the art style. Seriously, I love the art style. And I wonder, is this artist known for doing other book series as well? Because I think they're so blooming talented. I think their style in drawing is so beautiful. I really do. Is that meant to be Trelawney? Goblet of Fire, Trelawney. Yes. Is that when she entered it? Or was she in... I am pretty certain that her first appearance is in Goblet. It could be in... I don't think it is Azkaban. So that's who I assume this is meant to be. At first, I was meant to be Barty Crouch Senior, because of their position. But no, I think it must be meant to be Trelawney. Anyway, let's move on. I love these covers so much. Thank you so much, Emil, for Amelia. Sorry, not Emil. Amelia, for uploading. I think ages ago, like a long time ago, I had a subscriber called Emil. And so I read that name completely wrong. So Amelia, I'm so sorry for getting that wrong. Marianne, the French 2007 edition. Let's have a butcher's. Oh, okay. Now, so I presume this is the same artist again. I love how happy Harry looks. he's so happy. It looks like they're flying kites, quite frankly. I love how smug Harry looks at. So this is the French 2007. It looks so different than the other ones. It really does. Because I feel like in all the other French ones, there's this whole front-on thing of the characters. Does that make much sense? Where the characters are like face-on, and whereas obviously, you know, it isn't just the fact that Harry's looking to the side, but Harry's entire design looks different from the previous covers. I really like it. I love the blooming sky in the background. It's absolutely stunning. I love the pastel work, guys. I really do. I think I actually look up to it, to be honest. I think it's incredible. Maybe I should give it a go sometime. But I always really love these covers. This ain't going to be winning any awards to me, this one in particular. Although I still stand by my decision of choosing the Philosopher's Stone French cover as my favourite. But yeah, this is just an awesome cover for a book. It's still the whole pastel work, but it's certainly very different than the previous ones. But the dragons do kind of look like they're kites being flown, though. So moving on to... thank you so much, Marianne, for sending that. Moving on to the Germany edition. Is Harry going to be in front of someone going on behind going... Let's find out. I think that's these ones, isn't it? It is. Okay, this is confirmation now. This is confirmation now. This is confirmation now, and I'm delighted. For one, the dragon looks amazing. Chunky booty on that dragon, quite frankly. But this confirms to me, guys. So I've been saying, hey, how come in all the Harry Potter books, the German ones, Harry looks like he's being superimposed in front of an image, like going each time. This now confirms that's the point. That's the point. So he's not meant to be in the scene, and that's been the case across the board so far. And so I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the fact that Harry is actually there. It's so interesting they've gone with the yellow top and the blue jeans, because that's the American Philosopher's Stone cover, isn't it? Got the wonderful Gryffindor glasses again. Is this? Oh, it's just meant to be symbolic, isn't it? I think it's just random leaves or something, isn't it, in the background? But yeah, this now confirms that in all the covers so far, that is the point. That Harry is meant to be like superimposed on top of what is the poster of the book. So there we go. I'm delighted that has been confirmed now, because up till now it's always made me think, hang on, is he meant to be in the scene, but he's just like standing closer to the camera or something? But no, this is clearly... This is the actual point that he's there. There was the cover itself is excellent. I really love that dragon. That's one of the best dragon designs we've had, in fact. Such personality on it. It's not changed to the ground, though. It's definitely changed to the ground in the book. It definitely is. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm 99% sure that I am on the money there. But yeah, it's excellent. I do enjoy the covers, and I'm so glad this has been confirmed. That is the point that Harry is meant to be laid onto the image, because he's also in the image background there as well. Unless there's two Harrys, could be a Barty Crouch Junior thing again. Well, Moody thing. Ignore me. Right, Germany 2025 edition. So this would. Oh. So this is from last year, apparently? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a butcher's. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, you can tell it's German, guys. You really can. That's absolutely stunning. Yeah, if you covered up the words, obviously, and asked me what country designed this, much in the same way that I could tell with the French one, this is very, very German. It really is. That is absolutely stunning. Oh, this is one of the best. This is brand new. Hang on. This is from Marie-Louise. I hope I say that right. You know what I'm like with names. I'm so sorry. But we got the spine. So we got the front and the spine of this. So let's have a look at that now before we give. Oh, yes. I really like this one. This is excellent. Oh, you're actually where were you when you? Oh, is this London? I'm intrigued to know where you were when you if you did take these pictures, because I'm pretty sure that the different versions are available to buy in the studio tour, I should say. Yes, there certainly is a lot of Harry Potter versions around it. Pardon me, sorry. I presume this is Order. I presume this is a teaser for Order with Arthur and Harry going down in the phone box. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this, guys. So we've got the Goblet of Fire at the top. We've got, I presume, is meant to be, oh my goodness. I got every single Harry Potter name in the world, apart from one which I'm looking for, guys. Well, it could be Pig. It could be Pig. Pig? Pigwidgeon? Yes. Or it could just be a generic owl, quite frankly. Oh, seriously. I've got so many names running through my head, I cannot remember. This is ridiculous. Hedwig, there we go. For some reason, guys, Hedwig is a name which I always forget. And that's always been the case. We have the mer person down here. But we have an amazing shot of Moody here. That's gotta be Moody, right? I love his blooming coat. Looks like he's gone for a shredder, though. Okay, so let's go back to the front. I absolutely adore this. So German. It's so German. I love it. I'm gonna say something controversial here, guys. This is my favourite one so far. I think it's so good. It's so good. Harry's looking awesome there. The dragon, that is easily the best dragon. That is easily the best dragon that we've had so far. This is interesting. So for a second, I thought this was meant to be the Quidditch field, but it isn't, is it? This is obviously the arena that was built specifically for the dragon pit. The golden egg there, I was missing that there. We have no confirmation that it's chained to the ground, but you know we can't see its legs, so its back leg, so it doesn't matter. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite so far, guys. I think this is absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is winning for me right now. It really is. I think absolutely gorgeous. Moving on to the Harry Potter 4 Thai version. This is uploaded by Felipe Luz, who confirmed that is their first name and second name put together. You have an amazing name, Felipe. I hope I'm saying that right. You know what I'm like with pronouncing names. I'll say it every single book cover now. So this is the Thai cover. Let's have a look. These are always this will not be a disappointment. Let's face it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at Fleur in the middle. That's so cool. The thing is, guys, with these covers, there's so... Oh, yes, the first appearance of a bit of... I want to say Binky. It is Binky, right? Oh, I'm terrible, guys. Winky! I'm sorry, guys. The first appearance of Winky, quite frankly, looking spot on. They got her design absolutely bang on there, guys. That's essentially what I imagine although she's grey, I wouldn't say that particularly. Fleur looks absolutely stunning there, guys. What a cool design. But we got Barty Crouch Sr., possibly inspired by the movies with Roger Lloyd Pack. What I saw live in a play, guys, going back to like Waffle. That was bad, wasn't it? Where I basically stopped reacting to the movie because Roger Lloyd Pack showed up. I'm terrible. We got the Quidditch game, of course, the Quidditch World Cup, of course. Binky's my favourite part of this so far. An incredible Moody, guys. And it isn't an eye patch. It isn't an eye patch. It is in his eye socket, which is accurate. We have the Bo Barton chariot. I presume that these are meant to be villas, possibly. We don't have any leprechauns that I can see. Harry looking absolutely dashing here. Okay, there's so much going on in these covers, guys, that it takes you several minutes to notice everything. So there's a dragon flying past there. Oh my goodness, this is a blast-ended Scroot. Right? Is this meant to be blooming, spoiler alerts, Rita Skeeter? It must be. Oh my goodness, everyone is so good looking in this poster, guys. Look at Cedric, oh my god. That outfit, if that outfit was in Legacy, guys, I would get it. Again, book accurate crumb. I love Cedric's wand, by the way, guys. I've always said I like the plainer wands. Although I did like Harry's multicolored one earlier on. But when it comes to it, like in Hogwarts Legacy, mine is just like it's accurate. It's dogwood unicorn hair, 13 1/3, I think, or something like that length. So it's accurate to what I rolled. To use a D&D term. But I would always just go with plain black, no shenanigans, no. What's in like Voldemort's one? Which is like Voldemort's like with a hook and everything. There's all over it. There's too much for me. It's too much for me. I always like the more plainer ones. So Cedric right here. In fact, this almost looks like my freaking Harry Potter. I mean, to be fair, my Harry Potter character does look a bit like Cedric. Actually, no, it looks more like Gold, Fantastic Beasts, by. I am awful with names today. What is wrong with me? Newt Scamander. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, guys. I actually had to look at the book cover to find it. Now, what is this in the middle? You got the deadly mark. Death mark? Is this the trophy? Or is this the Goblet of Fire? You got the maze there. You got... Oh my... No, okay. This is ridiculous. This is almost too good. I think this book cover's too good, guys. You got the maze hidden in there. We got mer people hidden in there. I am going to say this is meant to be the Goblet of Fire, opposed to the Triwizard Trophy. I can't get over Fleur, guys. I mean, this is the best Fleur cover by far, and she's looked great in all of them. Not, you know, I mean, she looks freaking awesome, is what I'm saying. We got the Drumstrang ship looking metal, quite frankly, literally as well. It looks like freaking Harry's holding a helmet, but he's not. He's holding the gold neck. But it looks like he's about to go. Look how great he looks. It's insane, guys. Okay, I can say this. Without a shadow of a doubt, guys. This is my favourite tie cover so far. Is that controversial? I don't think it's controversial, guys. I think it's absolutely blooming spectacular. I feel like I'm blooming Voldy. Even Voldy made it. Okay, guys. This is insane. It's so good, but in such a different way. No. No, I'm being stupid. This is the best one so far. I love the German one, guys. I absolutely adore the German one. This is the best cover so far. The Thai version is currently in the league, guys. And I'd say it's not even close. It's not even close. Right, moving on. What a treat these are to look at, though, seriously. Right, okay, so the Indonesia one blew my bloomin' mind last time, guys. This has been uploaded by Jay. We have a note. These were created by a tattoo artist as the first original covers in Indonesia. Now, I presume it's going to be the same artist as last time. I presume. Note from Pumpkin Sprouts. Oops, I forgot to add that info into the last spreadsheet. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So it was. It's so it's the same artist. Thank you, Sparks. That's very convenient that you confirmed that just as I was questioning it. Let's have a look. Is it gonna beat this though? Oh God, guys, everyone just looks so cool on this. Come on, let's have a look. Indonesia, shock me. Okay, it's just too much, guys. this is absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm hoping our mystery character from last time is going to be back, who you guys were saying was meant to be Fudge, or at least you were thinking that it was Fudge. Why wouldn't they give him the bowler hat? It's so iconic, and it would have instantly made us realise who it was meant to be, you know? So I got some questions here, guys, because there's some things that are confusing me here, but I'll say this is absolutely brilliant. It really is. Oh, we got the people at the ball there. I was wondering what they were doing there. Okay, so it is an eye patch for Mad Eye Moody, which is not book accurate. That is a movie edition that it had straps on it. I'm pretty certain. I don't know if it's confirmed that it definitely doesn't have straps in the book, but it is meant to be in. It's not meant to be something overlaid. No, it's not meant to be. No, okay, I'm not making any sense. There is no mention of a strap in the book. Now there could be a strap with a bit of glass or whatever holding the eye in place, just because it comes out. It's always meant to be inside his head, though, obviously. Is that meant to be Crumb? Because that is movie Crumb. That is in no way. That is in no way book Crumb. Okay, where are our other ones? Where's Cedric and Fleur? Because they must be here. I presume this is meant to be Fleur here. Because I'd imagine that this is meant to be Hermione. Got this other little character here. Is that meant to be Ginny, maybe? Because this is Ron, isn't it? Looking freaking sharp. Everyone looks so good in this, guys. apart from Wormtail, who looks absolutely brilliant, quite frankly. There is another mystery character right down in the bottom right. I can barely show you it, guys. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can fix this? Not really. No, I can't, guys. I'm sorry. I have no idea who they're meant to be. They just look like a perfectly nice person, quite frankly. So we got, yeah, let's knock off the characters that we do recognise. So I presume this is meant to be black. I don't think it's meant to be Hagrid. I think it's meant to be black. We've got the chariot there. I've been thinking this entire time since I've had this open, guys, who is this meant to be? And why do they look so annoyed? That can't meant to be Trelawney. Because she's got round glasses, guys. I'm pretty certain that's been confirmed. Who are these people at the top? I'm going to say that's Barty Crouch Sr. You've got the Mer people. This here, Rita Skeeter. Oh no, this is Rita Skeeter. That's Rita Skeeter. That's definitely Rita Skeeter. Okay, brilliant. Who in the blue heck is this at the top? Is that meant to be Fleur? I mean, it looks more to her character, quite frankly, because this just looks like a generic... This could easily just be Hermione here, to me. I didn't even see Cedric. Oh, no, this is Cedric. Is Ron not on this cover, then? And who is this tiny little lad here? And there is someone bottom right, guys. I guess this could be Frank, in fact, thinking about it. Got a person who appears to be in a hood there. Is Ron really not on this cover? Unless this is meant to be Ron, maybe. With Pravati. Or Padma? Padma. No. Ron is with Padma, yeah. And the dragon looking absolutely spectacular. Yeah, I don't think Ron's on this cover, guys. And if that's meant to be Crumb, that is movie Crumb, guys. As this is movie Mad Eye, in my opinion. That's meant to be Cedric. That ain't meant to be wrong. Okay. Let me know what you think, guys, and if I've got anything wrong, please do let me know. And like I say, there is a character right down here who I cannot imagine it's meant to be. I mean, it could be Buttercrotch Jr., but he looks very, very... He doesn't look threatening in the slightest. But it's brilliant. It's absolutely... These are so good, guys. And it was this it was the Thai version that won it last... Not Thai, sorry, the Indonesian. I apologise. That won it last time. Is this meant to be Madame Maxine? I reckon it's meant to be Madame Maxine. But is this really meant to be Fleur? Have we had Cho Chan in any cover yet? I don't think we have. Yeah, I think Ron has been skipped on this cover, which is, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I got a couple of issues. Oh, is that the ship there? I'm not sure. But they are so good. Imagine getting a tattoo on this person, guys. What a tans they have, seriously. So cool that a tattoo artist would be doing book covers as well. How are we doing? Because I think we still got... We do, okay. Yeah, we probably need to speed up a bit. Well, we're at 40 minutes. That's okay. That's okay. Right, moving over to the Italian edition. Uploaded by Maria. Let's have a gander. Ooh. So that is the Goblet of Fire then. Looking amazing. The heat marks on that. Are those hidden shapes here? Is that meant to be a dragon maybe? I'm not sure. I feel like there's something in the design there which I'm missing, but I'm loving the Harry design. Proper messy hair, which so many covers get wrong, guys. So many covers don't give him messy hair. In fact, sometimes I'd say in most of the covers that we've had today, they haven't really given him messy hair. So points for that. Huge glasses, by the way. I like it. I think this is my favourite Italian one that I've seen so far, because I think the problem is, guys, is that it might be the order that I'm looking at, but I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. And then I'm looking at this. You know, there's a different level of brain work going on when it comes to looking at, you know. But it's awesome. Very mysterious. And quite frankly, it looks like Harry's put his name in a Goblet of Fire, Dumbledore said calmly. But yeah, I really like it. I really like it. And they're always very simplistic. But I think that this is probably my favourite Italian one that we've seen so far. Really nice. Moving on to the Slovak cover, the 20th anniversary edition. Yes. I mean, I say it every blooming time, guys. I love the movie poster feel that these ones have. Harry's feet looking really messed up there, guys. Obviously, and that's not a criticism. They're meant to look messed up. Horrible squid dude down here. That's horrible. I presume that's meant to be one of the things which that I can't remember the name of. Bird people. Water looking spectacular. Scary old face over here. Which I think... I can't remember if that's in the book. I feel like it is. That there's some sort of structure where the kidnaptees are being kept. Is Ginny, Ron, Hermione, and Fleur's sister? Okay, so this is meant to be Fleur's sister then, clearly. I presume this is meant to be Ginny, Hermione, and Ron there. Really cool. Very mysterious. You imagine you've read the three books before, and then you see the cover of this one. It's going to make you think, what is going on here with the bodies in the background and the mer people, Harry's feet gone completely crazy. I think his mouth's... Oh no, his mouth is there. He's meant to have gills at this point, isn't he? But they're hidden by his clothes, obviously. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we've got the golden egg. We've got the Goblet of Fire, Triwizard's trophy. Sorry, you can't see it. And then a spinning top. What is that meant to be? Because it was last time, the time before, I didn't recognise the leaky cauldron. That would have been last time, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be. It's really frustrating because I couldn't identify one last time, and then afterwards I realised it. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'm sure you'll work out. I don't know. I can't think what that is. Unless... No. No, I don't know what it is. You let me know in the comments. But very nice cover, Maria. Thank you so much for uploading it. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing there's just no notes for these. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm being stupid. Okay, so... Oh, sorry. So sorry. The Slovak one wasn't uploaded by Maria. That was my mistake. This Spanish version was uploaded by Maria. I'm so sorry, Maria. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's a really just happy, nice cover. I really like it. I love the top hat on this on the Bo Barton's carriage. Oh, this is so nice. It's so interesting, guys, that you can go from like having like a book cover like this, and then a book cover like this, and it's still the same story, and they both completely compute. I really like that. I love how happy Harry is, because Harry does not have a good book of it. He really doesn't. Granted, it's not like the perpetual hell that Hermione has in Prison of Azkaban, but still. Really like it. It's very spellbinding. It's there's no danger in this, and I feel like particularly with Goblet of Fire, covers are going to be very about danger and action and all this sort of stuff. This not so much, and I appreciate the different take on it. This is like a very chill, magical, lovely cover, and it fits the book completely. It really does, because obviously it is full of action. It's full of very dark moments, guys, but it's also full of joy, though. So I'm glad that this is covering the joy aspect of it. Moving over to the Swedish version. Thank you so much, Marianne, for the Spanish version. I'm so sorry that I got that wrong before. Now moving on to the Swedish version. Oh. Okay, so Ron looks like he's the lead singer from the Sex Pistols. He doesn't really. He doesn't look like Johnny Ron. So this is the artist last time, where I absolutely loved the cover all up until Harry's face, because he just looked like he's going to chin me. But this is beautiful. The Dark Mark, that is arguably the best Dark Mark we've had so far. I really like that. That's really awesome. The dragon, that's top tier dragon. That's absolutely top tier dragon. I'll say this. I think they're meant to be 13 or 14, aren't they, in Goblet of Fire? If you told me that these kids were 7, I'd believe you. And so I feel like they look too young. I mean, let's compare it to this, guys. So these students here are the same age as, well, most of. Well, not most of. Not at all, in fact. Damn it, it's not really a good comparison. Okay, these 3 here are meant to be very close, same age to these 4. So yeah, you know. So yeah, they look a bit. Oh no, sorry. They look a bit young. But the art style is so cool. It really is. Who are these people running amok? And what is this? Oh, are these meant to, these are meant to be auras, aren't they? Trying to keep the dragon under control. Because you've got one hanging onto it here. Unless it's meant to be symbolically Fleur, Cedric, and Crumb. I don't think it is, though. There are 3 of them, so it could be. But I certainly can't work out which one Fleur is. The only criticism I got, guys, is that the kids look too young. But the art style, like this here, is absolutely perfect. It really is. It's absolutely spectacular. I just feel like these kids look like they're just out of being toddlers. I mean, these two should be shaving by now. I don't believe that. But it's gorgeous. The art style is so blooming beautiful. I love this. I love this. This is amazing. This is top tier, in fact. I love the curled tongue on the dragon. That's amazing. I just think the kids look too young. I don't like giving criticism to the covers, guys, because I couldn't do anything like this or anything, guys. But that's just my opinion on it, though. So the Spanish version, okay, I'm messing up royally here. Sorry, guys. The Swedish version is absolutely beautiful. But when I see things that don't quite compute, I go, and also Ron looks bizarre. But they got Harry's messy hair right, and most covers do not. You know what it probably is? I don't know if it's the artist's kids or the friends of the artist or something. I bet you anything these are based on real kids at the time of the cover being made. Yeah. That are associated with the artist in some way. I reckon so, because they look too young. Anyway, come on, let's move on. So this is the UK 2010 soft cover. Very nice. So this is Harry Ransom's edition, as I always refer to them, guys. The dark mark looking... I like the shininess of it. Very spooky, very simple, but definitely very effective. And yeah, I like the fact it's focusing mainly on the dark mark. Is it called the dark mark, guys? I feel like I'm saying it wrong every single time. The dark mark, yes. Yeah, considering everything that's going on in the book, I respect the fact that it's choosing this to represent it. Because most of them would be the dragon, wouldn't it? You know, in the same way that the movie had the dragon scene being so much bigger because it needed that big action set piece. But I respect it so much for having this because yeah, this is how the story starts. It all starts with this, so I respect that a lot. Moving over to the UK 2014 soft cover. Oh, yeah. I love these ones, guys. I do. I do. So, like I was just saying, like this is the default. Yeah, I'm going to say, this is the default setting for the book covers, in my opinion. Much more than the second task. I feel like the second task is quite an unusual one. And that's why I really respect them for doing that. Because obviously, we have had dragons to an extent already in Harry Potter. You know, albeit a lot smaller. But the second task is certainly unique compared to anything else that happens in the rest of the series. There we go, that's a better way of putting it. Because obviously we have dragons later on in Harry Potter. But this is what I would expect most covers to be focused on, the dragon task. We do not have it confirmed if the dragon is tethered to the ground or not. That's fine. Got the golden egg down there. Harry looking significantly... Because I don't think we saw Harry's face in the last one, did we? Of the English 2014 editions. Like the eye being so low down on the dragon. That really makes it look so beast-like. But Harry clearly aged up here from the previous books, which you got to respect, guys. I really like that detail. You know, going on the Swedish cover just now, they didn't like they've been aged up from last time, or Harry at least. But yeah, these are brilliant. I don't think it's going to be walking away with my favourite. My favourite of these so far, still of this edition is the Chamber One. That image is probably what I think of Chamber of Secrets when I think of Chamber of Secrets now, guys. So it's so good. So I do love this, but yeah, it isn't the best of its versions. It's I think it's better than the Azkaban one though. But yeah, I love it. that fire looks spectacular as well. I just want to check something, guys. What was I gonna check? Was it the Swedish cover? Was it the Swedish cover last time? So I think last time, guys, I'm pretty certain it was the Swedish cover. If it wasn't, I apologise. But last time I was remarking about the fact that the Harry Potter text was black, but it was. Pardon me. Hair in my mouth. But there was black stuff behind it. So the title was actually very difficult to read. You guys pointed out that's because the image had been scanned, and the text on that cover was actually golden, like properly shiny golden. And so that certainly adds marks to it. And then obviously I take back my criticism of that cover last time, because I'm pretty certain that was the Swedish edition. So yeah, let's move on. But this was great. I feel like these are going to be reliably excellent every single time. So moving on to the UK adult edition, guys. You guys pointed out last time, was it the adult edition? No, it wasn't. I can't remember which version it was, guys, but we might get to it because it might still be to come. But there was one book cover which I thought looked like it was basically meant to be Azkaban, but I said it kind of looks like a wolf pointing its nose out of the water, whereas you guys pointed out that the top of Azkaban is actually meant to be its spout, and so it's actually howling into the air, which is awesome, right? So I was half right. But you guys actually pointed out that I was looking at it from a different angle. So, adult edition. Imagine it's just some really rude thing. Okay, yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'd say this is by far the best of the adult ones that we've had so far. I have felt slightly underwhelmed by the adult ones before. This is what you want. This is perfect. But if you want, it's so weird, guys, because the thing is, it's an adult version of Harry Potter, and so people can read on the train without feeling like they're reading kids fiction and everything. It still says Harry Potter in massive writing there. But yeah, I like this. Okay, it ain't gonna be winning any awards, but it's certainly the best adult one that we've had so far. I think it's good to leave it at that. So we now move over to the UK Illustrated Editions 2019 hardcover, and we have the front, and then we have the front and back, and these are both uploaded by Marianne and Digo. So let's have a look at the first one. Oh. Okay, top absolute. This is probably my favourite dragon. I still love the German one. I love the detail of the crowd. I've noticed in a couple of these covers so far that the crowd just looks like a shape and everything, whereas this each individual person has been drawn out. In fact, I'm going to go wild and say that this is meant to be Fleur, this is meant to be Cedric, and this is meant to be Crumb, maybe? This could be Ron, maybe? McGonagall, possibly? I feel like these are actually meant to be individual characters. Definitely, I feel like that's certainly meant to be someone from Bo Barton. So basically dressed like they are in the movie, quite frankly. Look at all these crazy flags. One with a swan on. That's nice. There was something about a swan in Goblet of Fire, wasn't there? Like a previous task that went wrong or something. I can't remember what it was, guys. I swear there's something like a task that like turned really bad, like in the past or something. Interesting that you got Bo Barton, so you got Drumstrang, sorry, and you got Hufflepuff. So Hufflepuff representing. Actually, that's fair enough, isn't it? Hogwarts as a whole. Tri-Wizard, I see what you've done there with the 3 cups there. Yeah, that's absolutely top tier dragon. Harry having just walked through the curtains there. Okay, let's have a look at the back. But this is clearly excellent. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Yes. I was right. Dumbledore, Snape. Okay. So maybe it... I don't know who this is. It could be McGonagall, possibly. But Dumbledore, definitely. Snape, definitely. I'm going to say... Oh, I don't know, because that could be Cedric. That looks like movie Cedric to me. So this could be Ron, maybe? But that's someone wearing blue, so I presume that's Fleur. That genuinely just looks like Cedric Diggory to me, guys. Unless that is meant to be Ron. But these are certainly meant to be individual characters. You've got to respect the detail of having actual individual characters in the crowd, guys. And presumably, like, the judges are going to be up there somewhere. Who put that skull there? Or maybe that was its breakfast, maybe. Not very vegan. Horrible looking. The dragon is, and we got a confirmation of being chained to the ground. Yeah, I appreciate that detail, guys, because some of the other covers just had the dragon clearly not being tethered, and so I appreciate that detail because I felt friggin' sad for the dragon during this bit. So it looks like it's the only. No, it looks like there are probably other eggs there. Quite frankly, I like the fact that the dragon looks freaking scared. Awesome. These are always an absolute treat. Jim Kay is a talented person. Yeah, I'm loving the detail of the crowd, and it's very, very different. I think all the illustrated covers that we've seen of the illustrated edition, have been unique. They've really been different. I think the best one so far is still the first one. That's just like that could symbolize just Harry Potter in general, you know. Whereas obviously this is specifically one scene. But yeah, they are never let down, guys. They're really not. Thank you so much for submitting them, Marianne and Digo. So moving over to something submitted by Stephen here. Yep, guys, I'm just checking that I'm in the right position. Hang on. Yes. Right. Sorry. Right. So this is uploaded by Stephen. So this is the UK original edition. So we should know this. We do know this. Yeah, I think this is absolutely iconic. The last couple of books for this, guys, I have not liked the way that Harry looks. This is absolutely a return to form. And this is the actual moment where he gets the dragon to go up. Obviously, if it's tethered or not, it's just off screen. Absolutely, I love this dragon design. It looks like the golden egg's much smaller than the other eggs, unless these are meant to be rocks. I think they're meant to be eggs. Yeah, this is one of the best. This is certainly one of the best, guys. Again, it's that whole dragon scene and everything else, but it makes sense that's the most. It's the most obvious thing to have the cover showing. Yeah, I'd say I'm trying to think of the first one. Oh, it's how it going. Next to the train, isn't it? The Philosopher's Stone, I should say, not the first one. I think this is... Ooh, I don't know, because that's a very iconic image of Harry standing next to... No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's iconic or not. This is my favourite of the original UK covers so far. It is. I think No, it definitely is. It really is. The first one is so iconic. The last two I have had a bit of an issue with the way that Harry looks in them and everything. Although Hermione looked great in the last one, but Harry just looked so... a little off. Whereas this, they've certainly aged him up from the previous books, and he looks absolutely brilliant here, with the messy hair and all. Yeah, this is my favourite of the UK originals so far. Thank you so much, Stephen. So this is the UK Pottermore edition. And this might be... It is! Yeah, so it's the Pottermore edition that we had the Howling Wolf being hidden in the image of Azkaban. Whereas this time we have tents, which I presume are meant to be at the Triwizard... No, at the World Cup, sorry. I presume this is meant to be the World Cup. Inside the Goblet of Fire, I presume this is. Well, it could be the Triwizard Trophy. Can a goblet have handles? I've absolutely no idea. Can a goblet have handles? Yes, it can. So it could be either. And because of this that's coming out of it, I presume this is meant to be the Goblet of Fire. And the spooky hands, which I appreciate. You know what? That's something that has not been played on much here. Yeah, that really shocks me. I thought that a lot, if not like half of the covers, would be focused on Harry's name being in the Goblet of Fire. I feel like it's the no, not the Spanish, sorry. Italian, wasn't it? Yeah. I feel like there've been very, very few. I thought there's going to be so many more. So I respect that. I absolutely adore the colours. It's actually very reminiscent, weirdly, of the audiobook, colour-wise. But yeah, simple but effective, guys. I would rather have this as an adult than the adult cover, but I do feel like we've had the best adult cover so far. Right. Are you ready? I love the fact that this is near the end of the video as well, guys, because imagine we started off with the Ukraine covers. I'm going to have a quick drink. Could do with something stronger. So, here is this time's Ukraine cover, guys. By the way, I should have said this at the start. So, normally I check in with Pumpkin Sparks to make sure that the notes are all ready to go and everything. Oh, I missed one. Sorry. The UK 2010 soft cover was uploaded by MP. I apologise. I didn't do that this time because I've been working so hard on editing that I got to a point where I had a free day and I thought, okay, I'm going to get this out now. So sorry, Pumpkin Sparks, if you think of adding anything more to the note. If you weren't, then it's fine. But if you were, I apologise because that is absolutely on me. I didn't ask if it was ready to go this time because I had a window and I just had to take advantage of it, you know. But thank you so much for all the work that you do. Seriously, it's hugely appreciated. Right. I'm filibustering, guys. I'm putting off. So let's check it out. Ukraine edition. God almighty. Oh God. Oh no! No. No. Okay, no. I take it back. Oh no! Spider fact. Oh. Okay, I'm going to say it right at the back, guys. Harry looks great here. He really does. I feel like the characters' faces often look a bit odd. I say often, we're in cover 2 of covers. In the Ukraine ones, but this Harry looks brilliant. Oh, he's doing it again. What is it with the Ukrainian ones? They always make my computer go crazy. Absolutely one of the best dragons, if not the best dragon. I love that design. I absolutely love that design. Standing over its nest with many golden eggs, which is inaccurate. Should only be one golden egg. We got the maze. What is this meant to be? That could be the trophy, I guess. You'd think the trophy would be in the middle, though. So what I was saying, no, is that I saw this thing and thought, what the heck's going on? That is the Sphinx, guys. And that, I think, is actually a brilliant Sphinx design. Is this the first Sphinx that we've had? In the covers, I think it is. The Blast and the Scroot looks amazing. This is the wrong book, isn't it? So I presume this is meant to be the Patronus. Who the heck is this? If this was Azkaban, I'd say it's a Dementor. But it ain't Azkaban, it's Goblet of Fire. Am I being stupid? Harry using a Patronus in Goblet of Fire. I was going to say that it might be meant to be Draco, but no, that happens in Azkaban. I think it must be meant to be a Dementor. Which is weird. In Goblet of Fire. Am I being stupid here, guys? Goblet of Fire Dementors. I just can't think of it. All I can imagine is meant to be a Dementor being freaked out by a Patronus. Who is this hanging upside down and why are they doing it? And also, why is there a giant spider here? Is this just references to older books, maybe? Because I presume at this size it's meant to be always forget. Aragog, there we go. Doesn't have the glasses though this time. I don't know who this is meant to be. Hanging upside down. I can't think of it, guys. Okay, so this is meant to be Fleur, obviously being caught up in the maze, I presume. I presume this is meant to be Crumb having been knocked out. So would this be Cedric? Or maybe this is Cedric and that's... No, I don't know. I don't know who this is meant to be, guys. The moon is in the ground! The moon's in the ground! It's very confusing, guys. So this is meant to be the Goblet of Fire. I don't know who this is meant to be. It's like a little face. I thought it was a cat at first. But maybe that's meant to be... Oh, here we go again. Maybe it's meant to be Voldemort? Well, Harry's caught at the end. He isn't put upside down, is he? No, he's not. Of course he's not. So the back cover is very confusing. I love the Sphinx. I love the blast end of Scroot. I appreciate these little details of I presume it's meant to be them having been knocked out in the maze, unless it's meant to. No, it's not meant to be Hermione. Well, I guess it could be Fleur's sister, but that would make this Ron. You know, no. I don't know what's going on in the top half of this, guys. I just don't. But I'll say this. This here, the front cover is excellent. And there's nothing uncanny in it. Harry looks great. The dragon, again, absolutely top tier. But what is going on with the top half of this? There are no spiders in Goblet of Fire, guys. I'm sure there aren't. No. Maybe the artist just got bored, but they should have just left it at the Sphinx and the blast end and the Screw. And maybe these as well. But why is the moon in the ground? Well, it's not even in the ground. It's that everything is in the air, isn't it? But this is absolutely perfect. This is brilliant. God. I want to say it's less insane than the last two, but look at it, look at this. I don't know. Anyway, it's brilliant. I do really like this, guys, but my goodness, it confuses my brain looking at these. So we're wrapping up with Badger Cat and Lauren's, Lauren McIntyre, I should say, submissions. It is the US edition one, and then the full version. So we'll have a look at just I presume this will be the front here. Here we go. Yes. So here, first of all, Cedric's perfect there. I think he looks great. Fleur looks great as well. Harry looking so happy. I mean, he has the golden egg there, so that's why he's so happy. Crumb has the nose. He doesn't look particularly gaunt, but then again, we can't really see, so he could be. All we can see is his head. We've got a mysterious character here, which I presume is meant to be symbolic of Barty Crouch, maybe? Who is this? Is that meant to be Sirius Black, maybe? I'm not sure. It looks like a panther to me, but I can't think of any cats that would be like that in this. This is meant to be a dragon, maybe. No, the dragon's represented here. In the tail. I feel like I must be tired or something, guys, because I just can't think who this is meant to be, and I feel like it's something really obvious. And this is something they fight in the labyrinth. What is it that Harry and Cedric fight off at the end? Is it a scorpion? It's something like that, I feel. But yeah, I'm honestly not sure what that is. But yeah, I feel like when I first saw this, because I have seen this before, I should say, guys. I didn't like it because Harry looked so happy, but then again, he has the golden egg there, so it's absolutely accurate. My goodness, he's got a long wand. So let's have a look at the back, or the full cover, I should say. Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, so this is weird. For one, I love the eyes in coming out of the bushes. That's amazing. What is being obscured here? I guess it could be a brass-ended screw. It could be one of the creatures that they fight. It could be this. I feel like it's a scorpion. I could be wrong. Bo Barton's with the top hat again. The cart looking amazing there. That's the flying horse. I'm an idiot, guys. It's taken me so long. It's taken me so long to work out why the flying horse was in the the Chinese audiobook, guys. Of course, it's Bo Barton's carriages. That only drinks single malt whiskey. This is odd because, I mean, it's symbolic. Obviously, it's not actually in the labyrinth, but that would be the Goblet of Fire, clearly, rather than the Triwizard Trophy, which has not shown up much in these, weirdly enough. A big old cauldron of something there. Excellent. Yeah, it's so interesting seeing what the full image is, because this is kind of pointless this way, but this... I presume that this gets cut off on the back as well, over here. But it's lovely seeing the full work, though. Yeah, I feel like when I first saw it, I didn't really like the US version, but I do. I do, guys. It looks great. This is a long, old video, guys, so let's have a quick look through them all again. But I think that there's not going to be any massive surprise. Why didn't I remember it's the Bo Barton's carriage, guys? I'm sorry. I gotta admit, guys, I feel like I've made some stupid mistakes here. Is that meant to be Trawley, or is there someone else really obvious that I'm forgetting? Love the fact that we had that confirmed. I love that so much. That is absolutely top 3 for me. Even if not a top 2, I think it's so good. This one confuses me more than last time, because there are some, and it certainly looks like they took inspiration from the movies in ways that are inaccurate to the book, in my opinion. It's still freaking gorgeous, though. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me. I feel like we can agree that they look too young in it. Love it. Best adult cover by far so far. Love these so much. There's so much going on. Best UK original one. I'd say best Ukraine one, but my goodness, just so many questions. So many questions. And this has absolutely grown on me since I first saw it. Guys, it's not even close this time. Second place for me is the... no, not that. Second place is this. And on any given Sunday, it could have been my top one, but quite frankly, that is the best tie cover. And this isn't a criticism of the other tie covers, guys. This is the best tie cover. This is absolutely blooming gorgeous. And it's the only one with Winky on. Which, you know, it doesn't mean that it automatically wins or anything, guys, but it is the only one with Winky on. There's no inaccuracies on it. It's all book accurate. Absolutely brilliant. I feel like I've probably missed some blooming Easter eggs, guys. But this is literally Voldemort saying, "I can touch you" here, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like... Oh, who's this? Do you reckon that's meant to be... black, maybe? No, it looks like a lion. I feel like I've gotten a little bit head fuzzy towards the end of this video, guys. So if I've forgotten anything, please correct me in the comments. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm like. But for me, and I'm glad, because the last two times I felt like I'm almost, you know, giving the Thai editions a raw deal or something. But no, this is my favourite of the Thai one so far, and so it makes sense that it would win this, guys. Oh my goodness, it's blooming excellent. Yeah, it's the best. This is the best one, guys. Guys, this video has been long. This video has been long. I didn't expect it to be here. This is longer than my Superman reaction, which I put out yesterday, guys. I didn't expect that. Please do go and support that, guys. It's a great movie. I love the Superman. Superman and Lois on that are absolutely brilliant. Pumpkin Sparks, thank you so much for your help on this. Sorry that I didn't give you a heads up about when I was going to record this time, but it seemed like all the notes were there anyway. And yeah, guys, let's move on over to order. Oh, should we move over to order? Because some order covers are going to have spoilers in, surely. There's got to be book accurate spoilers on some of the covers. I feel like this is a conversation that you guys are going to have, which I can't be a part of. So in the comments, guys, particularly on the Patreon. But no, sorry, not particularly on the Patreon, because it's going to get posted straight to YouTube. Are there going to be some covers which I shouldn't see? If it's minor stuff, it's not a problem. But if, like, you know, Harry's like missing the side of his face or something on one of the covers or something, that's probably something I shouldn't know about. A guy finds a magic lamp. Oh no, sorry. So a guy walks into a pub, and there is a guy. May as well make this video extra long. There's a guy drinking at the bar who has half an orange for a head. And the guy is a little bit confused by this, but he starts talking with the guy anyway about other stuff. And after a while, he said, "Sorry, I don't mean to be rude or anything, I do, but I noticed that you got half an orange for a head. I just wondering what the backstory was regarding that." And the guy said, "Well, it's fine. I get it a lot on everything. It's a long story, but essentially, I used to do a lot of traveling. I used to do a lot of exploring, in fact, and I came across this cave, and there's all sorts of riches in there and everything, but there was this, like, dirty old lamp there. So I wanted to see if there's any markings or anything, so I gave it a quick rub. And then suddenly a genie comes out and says, "Thank you so much for releasing me. You now have 3 wishes. You can wish for whatever you want in the world, and I will provide it. No limitations, like there are in certain versions and everything, but no, you can wish wherever you want." And so the guy thought, "I cannot believe my luck. This is incredible. Is this really happening?" And so gives it some time. He doesn't want to decide straight away, but he says, "Okay, I want to be the richest man in the world. I want to be the richest person in the world. I want to be able to afford whatever I want for the rest of my life." And so the genie says, "Yep, so be it." Makes it so. His pockets suddenly like fill up with gold and everything. You know, owns like land and everything, and he's this very, very opulent person, if that's the right word. The guy said, "Okay, so the genie says, okay, so that is your first wish. What is your second wish? You can wish for anything. Like I said, you can wish for whatever you want." And the guy goes, okay, I want to live forever. I never want to die. I want to understand the meaning of the universe and everything. I never want to pass on. I want to be immortal. I was going to say for the rest of my days, but it wouldn't make any sense. So I want to be immortal. And then Gene says, easily done. Make it so you are now immortal. You will never die. And yes. So the third and final wish. Obviously, this is very, very important. So you can wish for whatever you want in the world, and I will make it happen for you. What is your final wish? And the guy said, I want half an orange for a head. Please like, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'm VEGGIEGAMER, and I'll see you next time.